Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to 7 Days to Die, shall we? You know, it's getting to be nighttime, and I want to fortify this base. So we can go ahead and get started doing that so that the zombies can't come in and we can just chill for a little bit. Now, in this base, you can see that there are several ways to get inside. And so we want to board those up. Oh, but also, I'm just going to run over here and see if I can get this chicken. I know I saw you, chicken. Oh, where'd you go? Maybe not. Maybe no chicken. Well, we got an egg. Yeah, it's so hard to see. I could get out my torch, but anyway. Oh, another bird nest. So this is easy food for us if we can find eggs and we get water and stuff. And there's actually a lot of bird nests around. So I'm just pushing E to search these, pushing R to take everything inside. At the beginning, we don't really have a great way of getting sustainable food outside of getting lucky hunting things. So what we want to do is just continue to do quests so that we can just buy food from the vending machines, etc. Trader Jen has, some food for us. Later we can farm and maybe get some sustainable food going. And once we get better recipes, you can actually start cooking stuff that will give you enough. Here we go. Here's a chicken. Satiety for the entire day. All right, so you got to get out your knife after you kill the chicken. And just keep hitting it until this bar goes all the way down. And in the lower right, you can see I'm getting lots of meat. Remember, you need 5 pieces of meat early to cook anything because you're just terrible at cooking. We don't want that, but we'll get there. All right. So now that I've got some things, I'm going to start actually fortifying. So we'll open up this door. Now with a door, if there is one, something awesome that you can do is go ahead and get out your axe and just right-click on the door. And it's locked for the zombies. And so what we can do is we can just board it up a little bit. Now, I can't board it up any more than that. The zombies, I don't believe they can open it. It should stay locked for them. Sometimes you could find key racks in the house on the wall, which will allow you to, lock and unlock stuff. But right now what we're doing is just making sure that nobody can get in. So here's a window, for example, where the enemy could come in. But let's just go to crafting, and we're going to go to, let's see here. Let's go to building and just make blocks. And I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to make 10 blocks. And we'll just put these in our inventory. They make really fast. Put it right there. And then we can start boarding things up. Now, luckily, too, if we want, okay, we can just get back our axe out, close the door, and fortify this. Now, this is a hole that the enemy can just walk right through. So we're going to just get out our building blocks. I'm going to just go ahead and right-click and put blocks right there. I'm going to go back to my axe, and then we saw this before in the tutorial. I'm just going to hold right-click to upgrade these a bit. Now, I'm not good enough to upgrade them any further, or I don't have the right materials. This is already boarded up, which is pretty nice. This bottom part of the window is not boarded up. So if I want, I can put this there, but it's going to require that I break the window, basically, and you have to break this whole thing. So I'm going to break this and just crush this, and then now I can just put my own block right there, and then right-click to fortify it. All right, so this is pretty good. If I don't like this window, which I don't, I'm just going to hit this bottom part, not the top part. The zombies can't really climb up that high. Oh, I was hitting the poor lamp. Oh, that's why it was making that metal sound. I was like, that's a strange sound. All right. So we broke the lamp. Just right-click, put that right in there, go back to the axe, and hold right-click. And there we go. So now we've got this fortified. Now, if you didn't want to have 2 ways in and out, which I recommend having a way in and out, you can just board one of these doors up. Sounds like there might be some enemies rummaging around outside, which I don't like. So what you can also do, I can just put a block right here, even though it's not in the window, just to avoid even breaking the window, because I don't really care about looking out that. Now, I don't think anyone's going to come in through there, but if they do, we can just tap that up. And it's, oh, okay, some not bad supplies. Remember, this respawned after we finished the quest, I believe, so we can just kind of loot this place as we're in here. Oh, there's some charred meat in there. Well, that's fantastic. So we can just actually, our satiety is okay. We can eat this, though. We have 3 water. We're thirsty. Alright. No problem. So let's build a campfire in here. Now, this just provides light. You can't actually use this, sadly. But it's nice to have a little bit of lighting in here. Especially after I broke the lamp. Alright, so I'm going to just go to crafting. We're going to keep it on basics, and I'm going to build a campfire right here. Wait, no, I don't need to... Ah, darn, I actually have one already. So that's funny, but here we go. Forgot I had one lying around. I'm going to put it... I want it in a place that I won't accidentally walk on it. So just put it in the kitchen right there. We'll use this. And I'm going to just take half the stack and put it in there. I don't have any of my cool cooking stuff, sadly. So I'm going to have to bring that in here if I want it. But, you know, we can go ahead and start making charred meat, and we'll make 2 of it. Just get that going. And it's the only food that we can really make at the moment. Bacon and eggs is amazing if we get better at cooking. Search the toilet. Paper, meh. Take all that stuff, sure. And it's now midnight. 4 a.m. is the time that we're looking for. Look at that cat poster. Tell me that's not great. We'll leave that there. And we are a little thirsty, but we could just kind of, you know, drink some water. Get rid of that debuff there. And let's just go look upstairs, make sure we've completely looted this area. Hey, there's a press boy cap. Well, let's look at ourselves. Are we wearing a hat? We aren't. What does this give us? Just gives us a little cold and heat resist. Sure, put it on. Now we look great. And what do we got? We emptied that. That's empty. Anything else fantastic up here? Foul trash has sand. I'll take it, but I'm probably just going to sell it if anything. We can pick up the potted plant and put it back down. It's a decorative item, but I'm fine with where it was, actually. And you see how once I picked it up, it became enormous? So that's pretty funny. I'm missing lockpicks. I am missing lockpicks. But we have all night, so I could just break this open at this point. Why not? I put my... Did I put my lockpicks away? No, it doesn't matter. Just watch your axe's durability. It's going to get wrecked. But we can just repair this bad boy. Remember, there's no sleeping in this game, so this is a good way to actually pass the time. And we might find something good in here. Alright, we're out of stamina, so let's just go ahead and repair this. And while we wait for our stamina to refresh... Now, if you wanted to as well, you could go out here on this ledge and just kind of explore. But it doesn't seem like there's a good balcony or walkway around the outside of this roof. We could, of course, build blocks and ladders and things and take a hole in the roof if we wanted to go outside. There is some stuff over here on this. If we want to, go over there, we could just build a bridge if we really wanted to. Break through this. Get some wood. Alright, so we could kind of like, put this here and try and connect our way across loosely. There we go. And then just walk over here and get this if we want to. Medical supplies. So this was worth it. There's some painkillers and there's a, magazine here. So we'll just take all that good stuff. And now we have a bit of a bridge. You can get a view outside if you want. Also, that's not a bad place to hide from zombies. You can go over there, fight them one at a time, and then drop down. They will drop down too, of course. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back to our job. Breaking this up. So okay, so something's going on downstairs. You can hear it. Let's get our spear out. Let's see where they're coming. Where are they trying to attack me? Okay. They're not trying. They came through from somewhere. Oh, okay. Not, fighting on the steps is a bad idea. Alright. Alright, she didn't die yet. Which she should. Okay, she's finally gone. They broke through the door. So we can't fortify the door very strongly, sadly. So it is time immediately to craft some building blocks. We don't have any left. I used them all for my bridge. Let's get these babies in the doorway. Like that. And let's just repair this. So we had a little intrusion. This should keep them out. Life will be easier when we can fortify better, but this is why we did that, so we still only had to fight 2 at a time. Let's get through this. Alright, and we opened it, and what did we find? We found a Bunker Buster mod. So this will help us do more damage against stone. I think we actually already have that, which maybe we got that there before. But we could see how valuable that is. Like, we could see if we could sell it, if we're not super enthusiastic about it. Our charred meat should be done. It is. And we can make boiled eggs. But we need a cooking pot, bacon and eggs. We don't have we need some magazines for this. And we're going to put down this bedroll to change this to our... Boy, it got really dark in here all of a sudden, huh? At 3 a.m. Alright, so I'm going to put this bedroll here and make this our spot. This looks good. Okay. So now nothing should be able to get us in here, but the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this land claim block, and I'm going to see if I can put it in here. Got it. So now you can see there's a new journal entry for land claim. I'm going to show you this. A land claim grants a hardness modifier to all blocks in your claim. So this means that everything is stronger, and it should, in conjunction with the spawn point, this should prevent this location from being able to be used as a point of interest from a quest, so that it won't respawn, and our stuff should be, theoretically, safe in here. Now we need to make some lighting. And we've got these animal fat so we can actually make some candles. So I'm going to make 3. These take a while. And we have the recipes. We can make an old chair. Sandbags, if you want to sandbag your place, I suppose. Seasonal leather couch. Okay. So I'm going to put these on my hotbar, and I'm going to go to it. And, you know, we can put a candle, like, right there. And it looks, it's like a wall-mounted candle, so they look a little strange when you're putting them around. But, yeah, you could just kind of, like, you know, put them out, and then they will provide light throughout your base, which I like. So it's, you know, not a complete nightmare when I'm trying to look. Now, where do we want to put this one? Honestly, we could just board off this entire section, but I don't think we need to do that just yet. I'm going to put a candle here, just so this room has some light, but we can make more of these. It looked weird. It looked like there was something back there. Now, unfortunately, there was nothing good, but we got it anyway. All right. Empty bookcase. Anything in the nightstand, some rags and such. Okay. So from here, it's daytime. And we can now, once it hits 4 o'clock, good. You hear the music. We can get out of here and go back. And let's do this buried supplies quest. We can't go to Jen, obviously, because she's not going to open up until later in the morning. But we can go right over here and do this quest. So I'm just going to run in this direction. How's my inventory? It's full. No, it's not. I'm okay. I'm going to go ahead and eat. And drink. Alright. So let's show you a new type of quest. This quest is actually pretty easy. It just takes a long time. And it's digging for treasure. Let's look through this garbage. Take it all. So what you got to do is get to the exclamation point. Alright. And then here you go. You get closer to it right here. And then you push E to start it. And you're going to see this circle that's around you that's giving you a hint of where to dig. So we need to get a shovel if we don't have one. Which apparently we don't. So let's make a stone shovel. And we got a journal entry for mining. All right, so what we're going to do is use this shovel. And you just left click on the ground. And you can hold this down. And you're going to start digging. You'll see it start to dig in. And then when you destroy the block, it makes a hole. And this circle will start to tighten the more that we dig. First, you have to clear the grass off. Just look around you right now. Make sure there's no zombies coming. It looks fine. Zombies will come when you get closer to the treasure. So don't think that you're in the clear. But just keep digging. And you need to go pretty deep for this treasure. So I like to just kind of build a central hole. You need to be able to get out of it to defend yourself against zombies. And I'm going to dig deeper. And I'm out of stamina, so we'll just rest. I'm going to actually eat. And then drink. Kind of crank myself up a little bit. And keep digging. You'll notice that circle just gets closer and closer as we dig deeper. Alright, but don't dig too deep in one spot. Because the game will tell you where the treasure is. Oh, we're getting closer to the treasure, so we made some progress. Alright, just make sure, look around. Any zombies coming? We look clear. If you start to see that you're getting really, really deep and the durability of the ground becomes significant, then you know that you've gone too deep. Okay. See that circle coming in? We're getting closer. The circle is coming in. You can see it's right over there. So let's just dig down here. Our shovel is broken. So just push tab, go to your shovel, and repair it. Okay. Now, I'm going to just dig out a little bit of this edge right here. You see how this is 250 durability? The surface is sometimes actually harder to dig through. But I want to be able to just have a clear path to get out of this hole. Because there it is. You can see the supplies right there. So we just search this buried food stash. And I'm going to read the magazine. And here's the supplies. And then all of this other stuff, this meat stew, this chicken soup, this murky water, we get to keep. So these are great because it just gives us food and something to drink. Now the zombies are coming. You could see they spawn when we get the quest and we're done with it. But I'm just going to get rid of these zombies. Oh, he dropped some loot. Look at this guy. He dropped dog food, yucca juice, and some ammo. So we're actually encumbered, but that's okay because there's a lot of stuff that we just don't need that I can drop. Like this nasty meat, this nasty sandwich, you know, sand. Like there's just so much stuff that I don't actually need that's on me. I don't need this extra campfire. I can afford to just eat this. This gives you a boost to stamina regen, this yucca juice, so it's 34 hydration, right? And it is, I'll drink it, a big stamina regen. So when you're doing something like, I don't know, digging for treasure, you can use that. It's great. Oh my god. What was that? She just came out of nowhere. She hit me right. She hit me pretty good. She's gone. Alright. So we see a zombie over here. We're doing really, really well. I'm getting hit sometimes because I'm, you know... oh, this is a tough zombie. Alright, so get your stamina all the way up. This guy is not going to go down easily unless we bust his head up. Alright, get all your stamina back, and then... You see that guy? He did like a spin attack. What a jerk. Alright, 750 experience. Okay. Gotta watch out for those biker zombies. They mean business. Alright, so we are slow. So this is what I talked about before. We're encumbered by 3. For every bit of encumbrance, you're going to start moving slower and slower. And it messes with your stamina regen, I believe. It's not the end of the world, especially if you're lightly encumbered. But it definitely helps you if you want to run away, if you aren't encumbered. And we have a free spot on our inventory, so let's just go ahead and put something... Alright, we're going to sort... Oh, we're not encumbered anymore anyway. Great. I can put this meat stew right here, too, and just give myself a free spot. These are the kinds of things where... Here we go. I'm going to run down here. It just makes me feel like, gosh, I want my bicycle. But I'm glad we have a safe house. And I'm glad that we have spears. All right, let's see about getting in this back door. Oh, there's a side door here to Jen's. Let's go over here. We're going to get a bunch of dukes. Whenever we go back to our base, we'll take all of our cooking stuff. I don't know if we have a grill yet, but boy, I want one. Here she is.
Wow, I didn't think you had it in you.
I got it in me. All right. So what do we want? Pipe bombs are okay. 2x mod schematic. We might want this. I'm going to take this just for way down the road if we get a rifle, you know, and we might want that for sniping stuff. That's fine. And we'll complete the quest, and we say, do you have any jobs? And let's look at the closest job. There's another buried supplies. Let's do these. These are so easy.
Okay, be careful.
And they give us food.
Try not to get yourself killed.
And money, obviously. So we're at like 2,600 dukes, which is crazy. And let's see if she's got anything. Let's look at her inventory. And let's just sell her some stuff. So I'm going to sell her all my sand, for example. Oh, she only buys a certain, like a quantity. That's fine. You could have all this lead that I've got, all this iron. I will want that eventually, but for right now, I can't use it. Like, this is really early in the game. I'll start collecting it. There's plenty of it. It's not like, you know, I'm missing out. I'm not going to sell her my basic stuff that I want to keep, but that's fine. All right, that doesn't sell for very much, but whatever. And let's see. What do you have for me? Robotic headlamp mod is, you could put that on a hat, which is kind of cool. We don't really need any of this too much right now. Let's just see about, what do you have? She has a rifle. Yeah, what kind of weapons do you have? I mean, this is a, like, we could use this pipe rifle for sure, but our spear is just fine. So I'll save my money for now.
Hey, come again.
And we can peel out. Here's my stuff right here. And let's just dump all of our things into this container. I'll put the sand in there, these rags, these dukes. Yeah, we do have 2 of these mods. It's kind of funny. Oh, I have a hat now, so I can use this cowboy hat mod, I think, on my hat. I'm going to put this food away. Looks good. I'm going to go here, and we're just going to go ahead and cook this water. Get that going. And we'll just leave and come back and check on it. This is amazing. Gonna run all the way over here. All right. And stamina's back, so let's go. Anything that I find, I will, of course, search it. What is this? Rocket launcher parts. That's hysterical. Oh, okay, there's somebody here. Where are you? Look around. Never underestimate how far away your spear reaches, because it's wild. Alright. Oh, a bag. What you got? Hey, look at this. A BDU top. Okay. Wear it. So we're doing better against the elements, and if I push B to open up our character screen, I mean, you have to admit, I look pretty good. I don't have any mods for this, but let's modify our hat. I'm going to mod it, and we should be able... Nope, it doesn't work. Oh my god, I just threw it on the ground. Here, pick it up. Maybe it's only for a cowboy hat. I mean, it makes sense. How can I put a cowboy hat on the hat that I have, I guess? All right. So there's the tower that we've been to before. We could go back and check to see if there's the supplies and things have repopulated. And oh, look over that. Over there. There's definitely something over yonder. Well, there's a chicken, of course, but no. we'd love to see it. There it is. You see that in the distance, right over this hill? There's a massive city. Now that's super exciting. I'm going to start the quest right here. We're going to start digging. But what I also am going to do is just, I'm going to push the map right here, and we haven't been there, but I want to get that city mapped in. Because really a city, like a small town or whatever it is a fantastic place to get a ton of supplies. Let's just look around, make sure that nobody's taken notice of our digging. Get rid of this grass and go. Something cool, of course, that you know is always in this game. I'm just getting experience as I'm digging as well. It's not a lot, but it's some. Alright, and out of stamina, one more. Alright, so none of that we just did got us closer to the treasure, but that's okay. Just going to let this kind of chill for a moment. Full stamina. I'm going to start digging. There we go. That's closer to the treasure. Let's dig this way then. Okay, let's kind of see what's over here. Shovel broke. And we'll just go ahead and select our shovel here, and then just click repair. If you can't repair something, it's because you don't have the materials. And usually with like the stone tools, it's just going to be wood and stone, typically, that you need. So I just carry a ton of that on me all the time. If your tool has any metal, then you're going to need metal. Here we go. They're right there. So you see we found it, and the circle didn't all the way enclose. This will just get smaller and smaller to help you if you're not finding it. But you can find it faster sometimes, like we just did right here. So I'm going to search this, and we got a southern farming. I'm going to go ahead and use that. And now we can do goldenrod and chrysanthemum. And I'm going to take all of this, and we're going to try to get out quickly. Hopefully we can. There we go. Okay, good. And let me select my spear, and here they come. So there's a wave of... Oh, this guy just tried to sneak up on me. I don't think so, buddy. Just make sure there's no more. Alright, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. And they're gone. And just look around. Good. What's in the pack? Oh, they got a little bit of steroids here. So this will increase our carry capacity, run speed, takes our water. But we could sell it, or just, run back to town with it. Now, before I do go back to town, though, I am actually going to go down over here. I want to get this on my map. Just so I remember for the future where a town is. There's just so much more food opportunities, and this actually might be where we come. Oh, look, this is like a farming. There's a big barn. You can see the fields. So this is a farming community. This might be where we come to hold off the horde because we can get onto a tall building. All right, this is a big guy right here. So he is not easy. We're just going to kind of hit him a bunch. And just try to keep hitting this dude. Got him. Did we map this yet? Okay, good. Now you can see on the map that this is here. So we could come here for sure. But I'm going to continue doing quests with Jen to try to get the bicycle. How's my inventory? It's actually doing great. We're really getting food. So these are great, these buried supply quests for getting food. You run back. Oh. I'll take this. I'm not above eggs. Once we can get bacon and eggs, you basically just need to use raw meat, like you're going to make charred meat, but instead you use eggs, bacon, the meat for bacon, and you make a meal that gives you a ton of satiety so that you don't have to... It's just way more efficient. Because right now, like, we're making eggs, but they're not that great. Or we make, charred meat, and it's really not that great. Look how close we are to leveling up. When we turn this in, we'll level up. All right, here we go. Almost there. All right, Jen, we did it.
Well, don't spend it all in one place.
Now, what do
But
we
if you
want?
Make sure it's here.
Armor plating mod schematic isn't bad. That's a lot of wood. Oh, that's fine. I'll take the schematic. And then, do you have any jobs? And she's got another buried supplies, which we'll do to get more food, and we accept.
If you finish 2 more jobs this week, I will give you Employee of the Month.
See, 2 more jobs. So we're level 5, and she's going to say 2 more jobs, we get a special surprise. Now, let's just read our schematic. So whenever you get a schematic, it has this book icon. You just use it, you get some experience, and now you know how to make this. You learn the recipe, and you clear it out of your inventory. All right, so now we're a little bit hungry, but that's fine because we can just go ahead and eat this, chicken soup. And let's go to leveling. We have 1 point available, and we can't raise this just yet, but we can certainly raise our perception. Or we could go quick and perceptive. And attacks with spears are 10% faster. I mean, that's pretty good. We could get Treasure Hunter. So, this makes it so we do these quests faster. And we get 10% more items in buried treasure. So that's kind of cool, right? We could, prioritize these quests. But I just like to prioritize combat. So this is good for if we want to use rifles. And this just makes the spears go faster and faster, so what do we want? It costs 2 skill points, actually, to level up perception, so we can't do that right now. We could do Trail Finder if we want to hunt animals to try to get food for ourselves more readily. I'm going to go ahead and do Treasure Hunter, though, and just prioritize that. Because our combat, I feel like, is pretty much fine as long as we stay far away. I'm going to go to my spear, select it, I'm going to repair it. And I'm going to go to my axe and repair it. And then repair my shovel. And we're doing great. Awesome. Well, everyone, I think this is a good place to end this episode. We've fortified our base a bit. We're doing these fetch quests, and this is getting us in these treasures enough cat and dog food to eat forever, plus water. We can go over here and check our, speaking of water, and we'll take this into our base, but we have plenty of time before it becomes night. So we'll take these, and we'll just make some more water as we're waiting. So we leveled up to 5. We are doing beautifully, and we're going to keep doing these quests 2 more, and Jen's going to give us a special surprise. I hope you're still finding this series to be helpful and fun. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.